Today is Tuesday, is the day after Memorial Day, so it was a long weekend. The day's activities were pretty normal. I went out to lunch to say goodbye to a friend who was leaving town. I spent the morning before that getting back to emails from the end of last week and over the weekend. And then I spent the afternoon. What was it that I worked on? Oh, I spent it getting my newsletter out. That's really blown out. You guys can't see me at all. Getting my newsletter out. So that was important, just to kind of continuing my business. And I made announcements about the development of my vision statement and my dollar coaching idea that I talked about. So it was, and then I had an accountability meeting with Aaron, and it was kind of a normal day. But I think the most important thing is that it's the last day of the month, which means rent is due next month and all the bills are getting paid. And I'm looking at my bank account and saying, hey, I got about 2 months left probably. And so today, for the first time, I entertained the idea of getting a part-time job to kind of reduce my anxiety. And the business lesson that I'm thinking about from that is that in starting a business, you have this sense of urgency. You have to make it successful now. You have to make it successful now because you have to make a living. And besides the whole thing about helping people and giving, like, that's true. That's what you want to do. You want to create something good in the world, and you want to help. And that's what I want to do with my business. Apart from that, like, you have to make a living, and you have to figure out how to negotiate all of the other side of it. It's those two parts of it that I talked about in previous videos, right? This is what I want to do. This is what I want to give to the world. And then this is a business side of things. This is how I get it out there. This is how I talk to people, and this is how I make enough money to live. This side of things is always telling you have to be successful right now. You have to try to make this work right now. This side of things is saying, hey, it takes time. It takes time to convince people that this is valuable, that you can contribute this, and it takes time to meet those people and build those relationships, and it just takes time. So how do you marry that sense of urgency with that sense of things just take time? And I think for me right now, the answer might be just getting a part-time job to kind of reduce my anxiety about that. So I want this part-time job to be good. I have a couple ideas, but I don't want it to increase my sense of complacency. I don't want to stop trying my hardest every day to make the business successful, to keep talking about it, to tell people about what I'm doing, and those kinds of things. So I have a couple ideas. May know more about that this week or next week. This week is even shorter because I'm going to be out of town on Friday. Okay, that's 3 minutes. Thanks for watching. See you later.